How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having an excellent day. Today we're going to be taking a look at how I was able to get over 39,000 capital peak points in this last raid weekend. So let's jump into some attacks and see which bases I'm hitting and how I'm able to take them out. First on the list is a standard layout of the Skeleton Park. I love hitting this base. Super easy, very consistent points. And I attack this base pretty much the same way, using this exact armor can every single time. Sometimes I'll swap out some of the barbarians, usually 2, for maybe some extra rams or an extra pack of minions, but I always do the attack this way, where I do the P.E.K.K.A. and the ram on the first quadrant of defenses, then open up the next wall, place the graveyards, and then 2 barbarians to the multi-cannon and 2 to the Tesla. We're going to do 1 ram, 1 barbarian up top to take care of this archer air defense. And then we drop in some packs of hogs into the core of the base to try and help distract so the P.E.K.K.A. stays healthy. Once the air defense goes down up top, we deploy a pack of minions on this far left corner to take out the giant cannon eventually. And then we start with the P.E.K.K.A. down south. Sometimes the bases have these rock artilleries, so sometimes we take those out on the front side of the base. Sometimes they are not there, like in this case, so then we try to prioritize taking out this rocket artillery in the pocket. Try to have the P.E.K.K.A. distract for the rocket artillery, but every once in a while the rocket artillery will split off. That's what I usually save the zap spell for. Is whenever the rocket artillery targets the hogs, I'll zap, and then it will buy the hogs a brief moment. Sometimes they're able to get into the range of the rocket artillery. And we only have a few troops left, so I sort of just try and distract the last minion hut so the P.E.K.K.A.s can get just a little bit more value. We have those minions working up top, and we're able to pick up 6,710 points from this first attack. Next on the agenda is a Golem Quarry first hit. This again is the basic layout of the base, and this is the exact army composition that I like to use. I deploy the 3 graveyards, 1 over this back end rock artillery, and then the other 2 over the right side blast bows. And the goal is to try and clear out as much of this right hand side as possible. Ideally clearing out these defenses on the left hand side, and then hopefully clearing through the district hall. I bring in 1 pack of Larry barrels to take out some of these point defenses across the river, and then typically I try and save the hog gliders to reset some of the defenses that lock onto these super wizards. If you can protect the super wizards very well, then you can very easily push through the core of the base and get the district hall. That's where I like to prioritize focusing on the right hand side, and then with whatever survives trying to push into the core of the base. So it looks like we had a nice combination of troops down south, so we're able to take out that little section of defenses. And then we only have a few seconds left. The super wizards are only going to be able to take out a couple more trash buildings, but we got 6,355 from that 1 attack alone. Now next up we're going to do pretty much the exact same thing on one of the other raids. We're going to be attacking a first hit on a Skeleton Park. A little bit more upgraded, and this is the other variation where this clan actually has the additional defenses down south. But we're going to do the P.E.K.K.A., the ram, open up the walls, let the P.E.K.K.A. Do its thing and wait for the ram barbarians to die out. Then we'll drop down the graveyard spells. Once the deployment zone opens up, we'll do a ram. Then we'll do the 2 barbarians for the multi-cannon, 2 for the Tesla. The 2 for the Tesla just to help out for the P.E.K.K.A. Then we do the ram, barb, minions up top. And then we're able to focus on this bottom side. So we have the P.E.K.K.A. distract. Send in 1 pack of hogs for the rock artillery, another pack for the reflector, and then we try and send in most of the other hogs to take out the multi-cannon and the bomb tower. So now it's a matter of trying to see how far can these hogs get Depending on the level of this rock artillery, it will determine if you're able to take it out or not. So there we get pretty lucky where the hogs just barely made it in range, so we were able to take it out. This time brought an extra pack of minions to destroy some of the trash buildings, but we got pretty much the same, 6,785 points. Next up, we're also going to be doing a Golem Quarry first hit. You'll notice it is the exact same layout. So again, we're going to be focusing on this right-hand side. One pack of Larry barrels, one pack of hogs, take out those defenses on the right-hand side of the base that are across the river. The Super Wizards get really funky pathing, where they all path toward this bridge, so they're not really able to take that side of the base out. Now we're mostly watching the troops on the right-hand side, going to try and take those defenses out as best as possible. This multi-cannon causes a lot of trouble, but we do eventually get the skeletons out in front, and the skeletons do a really good job of distracting. Got down the rock artillery, which is excellent. Don't quite have enough juice to get through some of these defenses. They're probably a little bit of a higher level, so we only have a few seconds left, and again that Super Wizard dies out, but we're able to pick up 6,340 points. So a very consistent way to get over 6,000 points. Let's see here. Next up, we're taking a look at a Balloon Lagoon and a Builder's Workshop. So with the Balloon Lagoons, I like to use the cleanup attacks, because in this case we still have all three of the rocket artilleries still alive. So we're going to be trying to create a few different groups of troops. We have a smaller pack going in on the right hand side near the peninsula. We have most of our army on the left hand side trying to swarm through the base. We have the graveyard spells doing work on those rock artilleries, taking them out. And this is nearly the basic layout. This clan had some stuff moved around for their Balloon Lagoon, but as you can see, this base is completely destroyed, lots of overkill. The graveyard spam strategy strikes again. Just no hope. We got a lot of bonus points. I think it was almost around 500. And last but not least, we're taking a look at the basic layout of the Builder's Workshop. This one we sort of prepped the base a little bit and left a little over 6,000 points remaining for the cleanup attack. Again, we're using the graveyard ground spam strategy, so we have majority of the troops going to the core of the base, and we have a few troops trying to help out on the left hand side. Got a bunch of the skeletons doing work, perfectly distracting for our Super Wizards. And then we're saving a few of the rams because there are a couple more wall sections that ideally would like to be open for our troops. And we do have a really heavy trap area on the left hand side of this basic layout. So all of our troops are starting to path around the 9 o'clock position of the base. They're going to be working towards the 12 o'clock position. So we drop in one of the rams, pop the, I think it's what, a bomb, a giant bomb, and I think even a zap trap. So now that when we deploy our next ram, it will actually open up the walls if we need to do that. We also have to open up the walls down here to the right hand side of the base, so I think I used the ram on that right hand side and figured there were so many giants left that these Super Wizards would be fine. They can actually shoot over the wall and take out the multi-cannon. Yeah, it does look like that is the case. So now there's really only the multi-mortar left. Multi-mortar will be doing a lot of damage to the skeletons, but it is no match for the giants and the Super Wizards. We even get a bonus of 360 points. So I hope this video is helpful. Hopefully you are able to see which bases I'm attacking, which armies I'm using. Hopefully you can replicate them and get lots of points, help upgrade your clan. So hopefully you guys can max out. Eventually, there's still so many things to max out on the clan capitals, and it is very grindy and has been a while since there was the graveyard spell update, but nothing since then. So everyone's, I think, is trying to max out, get all their bases set up, so there may eventually be a bigger update for the clan capital in the future. My guess would probably be in like probably 3 to 6 months they might do something, but Until then, if you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Helps me out a bunch. There's a couple more videos on the screen if you want to keep on watching. And we are approaching the 1,000 subscriber mark. I'm going to be doing a Q&A video. I'm going to try and answer all the questions. And the best place to ask the questions is in the Discord. I have a link below. So until next time, take care.